Hi guys, Courtney here. The recipe I'm about to cook for you is a real favourite in our house. Coconut curry broccolini with pork mince and cashews is perfect when you want something fast and fragrant during the week. The real star of this recipe is this beautiful tender stem broccolini. It's got a really lovely mild and sweet flavour. And from the 3rd to the 30th of April 2024, 30 cents from the sale of every family Australian pack of broccolini sold at Coles will be donated to the Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden Foundation. And with your support, we're hoping to get those donations up to a massive $100,000. So let's kick off the recipe. So I'm going to start by cooking our pork mince. So I've got a 500 gram pack of pork mince here, and I've got a wok on nice and hot. And I'm just going to place the pork mince into the hot wok. A small pinch of salt, and with a wooden spoon, I'm just going to cook the pork mince, breaking it up until it's all browned off for around 5 or 6 minutes. Now that the pork is all cooked off, I'm going to remove it and place it in a bowl. This just means we won't overcrowd the wok. Now place the wok back onto heat. You don't need to wash it out. And now we can prepare our broccolini. So I've got a big bunch of the family broccolini here. Just cut them in half lengthways. But the thing I really love about this family broccolini is that it's really minimal preparation. So the thinner stems can stay whole, and the thicker stems just slice in half, just so everything cooks. Pop some extra virgin olive oil into our hot wok, pop in the broccolini, and all I'm going to do is cook that with a pinch of salt just for a couple of minutes until it gets some nice char marks on the outside. To help steam the broccolini through, you can add just a dash of water and just keep tossing it around. You'll get a beautiful charry sweetness to the outside, and that little bit of water is going to make it nice and tender on the inside. So once the broccolini is really nice and bright green, just going to put that aside with the pork mince. Cover that with a lid to keep it warm. I'm just going to set the broccolini and pork mince aside, and now we can prepare the aromats for the curry base. So I've got a small brown onion, a piece of ginger, some cloves of garlic, and a long red chilli. If you don't like chili, you can just leave this out of the recipe. I've got some light olive oil. Pop in the onion. Now that onion's smelling nice and fragrant, I'm going to add in the ginger, garlic, and the chopped red chili. And I'm just going to keep tossing that just for another minute or two. When all of the aromats have softened down, I've got a tablespoon here of curry powder. So just pop that in and give that a toss just to release all of the aromas in that curry powder. Now this is smelling incredible. We've got lots of punchy flavors in the wok. So I'm just going to kind of mellow everything down a bit with some coconut milk. Stir that through. Once you've got the coconut milk bubbling, I'm just going to put in a teaspoon of honey. Now we're just going to be balancing up the flavors here. So we want sweet and sour and salty and hot. So the honey is our sweet. For seasoning and salt, I'm adding in a few dashes of fish sauce. For some crunch, I'm adding in some cashews. And now that the curry sauce is made, we can pop back in that charry sweet broccolini and that rich pork mince. And I'm just going to toss that through our cashew coconut curry sauce. I'm going to scatter over our reserved cashews. And to garnish, I'm just picking some fresh Thai basil leaves. I'm just going to scatter the Thai basil over. It gives us a really nice licoricey aniseed hit to the top of our curry. I like to serve this with the remaining half a lime. And that is it, a big bowl of steamed rice or noodles on the side. This is absolute heaven. Remember the dates, guys, from the 3rd to the 30th of April. Get on into Coles, grab a few bunches of the Australian family broccolini, and you'll be supporting the amazing work that the Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden Foundation does with our Aussie school kids. Enjoy.